Hi, welcome to this site, to me, and to my work related to you. Probably a woman over 50, maybe over 60, maybe over 70. I made this video to address common markers that we're experiencing at this time in our work-life history, and to give you some validation and some tips that might both inform and I hope inspire you about the sort of weird uniqueness at this time in our lives. One big marker is that you may be finding yourself at a work-life crossroads. I know I did after 28 very satisfying years as a conscious business consultant, and the crossroads came when I wasn't expecting it. Relatedly, a second thing that we find is that we start to get some hits about what we're done with. These might be little things, like for me it was working in air-conditioned buildings and just being tired of being in that kind of environment, even though I still loved the content of my work and I loved my clients. There can be this sense of completion and a sense of what we're being called to let go of, and it may come at a time that we weren't expecting it. A third is that at the same time, sometimes there's a distant calling of something that you've maybe been wanting to do that's totally different than you've been doing up until now. And a fourth is all of these things bundled together can feel very disorienting, sometimes really terrifying. For some women, it's exciting, this sort of mysterious wilderness in front of us. I know too that women like me and many women who are over 50 find wanting a tribe of other women, particularly who understand what we're going through. I'm Sue Brightman, and I came to deeply understand this time of life for myself and through my coaching clients and women in my corporate workshops when I and they kept feeling this intuitive something big that was happening in this transitional time of life that is also happening to millions of other women. At that time, I discovered the work of Mary Catherine Bateson. She's a cultural anthropologist, and she said that for the first time in human history, we have a new stage of life called adulthood too. And those of us who are in it are pioneering what it looks like. I want you to know the themes that I've found in my 100 interviews with women are awesome and promising, and they blow the old narrative out of the water about retirement and a downward arc of life and replace it with realities about a renewed sense of purpose, spiritually fulfilling lives, creativity that's blossoming in whole new ways. Here are 3 things that I found in looking at what it is that's happening for women. First of all, women are embarking on all kinds of firsts. In fact, I devote a whole chapter to this time of firsts for us. Example, some women are learning how to swim. That's maybe a small thing, but others are doing things like entering professional serious marathons, going back to school for advanced degrees, starting new businesses. I talked with a woman in Denver who is starting a new business with a lab partner that she's worked with for all these years, 25 years, and they used to spend their lunchtime talking about what they really wanted to do when they could finally leave this particular job that they needed to be in to earn. Freedom and experimentation are hallmarks of this time of life. A second is that we're recognizing what we're done with. Now, those things might be very unique to you, things that when you think about, what am I done with? What do I really feel I want to let go of? But I can tell you that there are common themes, one of which is endothermic relationships. That is, relationships where we come together with the other party, a work party, a personal partner, and we feel drained and empty as a result. That's a common theme that I found in my 100 interviews with women that we're done with. We want expanded relationships that bring energy and fulfillment to us, especially at this time when we're creatively birthing new things for ourselves. A third thing is that many of us feel unmistakably drawn to spiritual and personal growth, and we won't trade it off for anything. And it's important because it's linked to who we really are. And therefore, knowing what's left for us to do, what we're done with, really getting in touch with that is so important to us for this road ahead. I'm going to be sending 2 follow-up emails to this video to allow you to take a deeper dive and to offer some practices about identifying what you might be done with and what kind of relationships you're wanting to invite into your life. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, gotten a little hit about the promising time that's here for us when we're over 50, and I hope you'll come back for more. Thank you for joining me.